Finally, had to restart my whole computer to get this damn get this stream up. All right, what's going on, everyone? It's Chris here, Better Investing. Today is Today is Thursday, January 8th, 2026. Let's just go over the market real fast. Let's start off with SPY. Really, um, SPY really didn't do jack dilly shit today. I mean, this is just a nice defense right now of the EMA 9. Right, you got that crossover from back here. We just kind of had this little wedge dropper where we 50 in December, and right now just kind of putting in higher lows right now. We did make a new all-time high. Again, I guess we do have some information that comes out tomorrow, which may be the catalyst to decide which way we're gonna go in the market. But really, like right now, I don't really know what you want to call this right here. It's a lot of chop again. It doesn't look 100% like this, but right now it's definitely a stock pickers market. And hopefully you're able to get a piece of this, man, because there's been some good moves. I would say that. But like, if you were trying to trade SPY today, and I feel bad for anyone who did, I mean, this is what you got today on the look at the 5-minute. That's just horrible. It's literally did nothing. I mean, you have almost a what? I mean, from the high to the low, $3 range, but for like the most of the day, you had like a $2 range on the stock. I mean, didn't really do anything today. But that's not a bad thing, right? I think the one thing we can go look at again, let's just finish up real fast. I mean, nothing really here to be too concerned about. Like I said, you can get a random drop. I don't know how you really just say, okay, this is what's going to happen. Why isn't my... There we go. Right? I mean, right now, the EMAs haven't even crossed over yet on the weekly. I mean, we're just straight trend up, man. Just a straight trend. Maybe we're getting ready to break out, right? But yeah, I mean, that's really what I got there. QQQ real fast. We'll look at QQQ. Look here on QQQ on the daily. I mean, you can almost see it on the weekly, kind of like this. I think people are calling this like a VCP. You can kind of see like what's the fate here? Like, what are we going to do up in here? I don't know. I think don't want to do that. I don't know. I think you just kind of wait and see, right? I mean, right, we kind of did put in this little inverted hammer here into this bear gap back here. Again, we haven't made a new high since the end of October. Right, we did kind of melt down, got whooped up, and got bought up off the 20. There's some things that come out tomorrow. I want to say it's something about the tariffs. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe some job information. Let me see if I can look at my calendar. Tomorrow. What do we got? Unemployment rate. So you got some unemployment stuff, and I think okay, Michigan consumer data sentiment, shit like that. But I think there's also some other information that comes out about what is that? Something regarding the Trump tariffs, rather like whether the judges are going to want to consider them valid, and I don't know what that means for the stocks, if whatever direction it goes, but we'll see. All right. But yeah, that's QQQ. I mean, really, I don't know what you want to make of that. It's really haven't gone anywhere. IWL, I guess we go take a look at this. I mean, there has been some performance in some small caps, right? This is a situation where we pulled back into the 50 at the end of the year, which is just kind of crazy, right? Put in a hammer off the 50, right? Made new all-time high. So, there's your your 50-day acting as a support, an uptrend. After the crossover too, right? Right after we got this bullish crossover, right? We got a pull back into the 50. You got a hold, got a candle to kind of break higher. And that's the thing. Like I personally, I don't try to buy, the pullbacks right into the 50. I want to buy the strength off the 50. I think this would have been a good entry if you were looking at IWM. Right, looking for opportunity like that. Mm. So I'm still congested, man. One thing, so Tesla, I said Tesla, it's been bidless. Finally got a bounce today. Tomorrow is Friday. Tesla loves Fridays, right? Whatever direction we go, I'm not 100% sure, but I think for me, what I would love is an inside day, right? Kind of open up somewhere in this range and then press higher. I think that would be a better look than for us to gap up. I don't want to see a gap up, honestly. I want to see us kind of putting a higher low. Uh, Something like that, something I can get in on. I guess if we go look at the hourly, let me see real fast. So here on the hourly, I want to see a higher low. So I would like for this to kind of like maybe pull back, right? Put in a higher low, something you can kind of risk off of. Um, it's not the cleanest right here, honestly. Um, what I want to see, but has it really shown any characteristic changes? Really, no. I know from like this downtrend here, but this could be a higher low. um, Setting up. I think I can get rid of this anchor rebuy. I don't think that shit matters. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't really see anything specifically. I'm just gonna like 100% like here. Yeah, I mean, just making shit up now. I don't know. I would want to see, yeah, I would want to see a pullback. I would want to see it kind of maybe do something like that, and then kind of signify a higher low somewhere around here maybe, 433, right? Get bought up. You catch that V, catch the turn there, burst down to that low, something like that. I don't know. I mean, but it's Friday, right? It could just go in for the first 5 minutes, and the next thing you know, this is 440, 445. Tesla it loves to move. But at the same time, I mean, it can continue to the downside. I think you don't really want to be interested in it until maybe, it breaks back below 430 or so. If you wanted to try to take a shot, but I honestly, I mean, I probably wouldn't touch it tomorrow. I probably only look for a long on it. What else we got here? All right, so that's that. I mean, so I did talk about this max. Let's see how this finished. I talked about this yesterday. So you kind of see like this little baby bear flag. It kind of just wicked down into here. Did get brought up. It is below the EMA 9 and the 20 and the 50 day. I mean, max haven't made a new high since October. Kind of really following what QQQ looks like. So, I mean, I wonder, like, the question is, like, does the market continue to climb higher while, like, some of the Max 7 really, like, catching a bid? This kind of pulled back. This is meta. This kind of pulled back to that level I was talking about. I did not trade this today. Thank God. I mean, you got a $3 move. Let me see if I could have got an entry on this. Nope. I don't really know how you take that. Just dunked off in the first 5 minutes. So that's that. Let's go look at Microsoft. Microsoft, I mean, I don't know what you do with this. Nvidia, again, like, what do you do with this? I don't know. I think I'm not the only one to say that it's not a lot of great setups, and it's been that way for a little while now, and it's really like just catching undercuts and just like buying double bottoms and shit, like really trend reversal type of things. That's been working, and I think you got to be able to have different tools for different market conditions. I would say the market conditions are a little different right now. What's that? Amazon has been looking a little bit, it's looking good, but I own Amazon. I don't trade it. Probably sell a cover call against it, honestly. Probably way far out. Maybe like the 320s or something. I gotta see how much they pay. Maybe like next year 320s or some shit. I don't know. I gotta do the math. Um, Let me see. AMD. I mean, just kind of sitting here holding at this bull gap from the what was that? The ChatGPT news. Nothing really to do with this, really. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't see a really good setup there. Anything else? Apple. I don't know what you do with that. But yeah, I mean that's really what you got here. I mean, the one trade that I'm in right now is this right here. This is um this BMRN. This is the one trade I'm in right now. Um, I'm looking at this. You know, I'm hoping this is a higher low. And I'll see what I do with this tomorrow. You know, my cost basis is 59.84 or so. Kind of came right down to my cost basis. Well, my stop is down here. I'm looking for 62. I was hoping yesterday I was going to get it, but IBB kind of fell off the, had that breakout yesterday, above this area right here, right, and just gave it all back almost today. Maybe this is a higher low, but I mean, needs to get back above this, above this previous high. I have this on watch really. I like the weekly on this. This is another biotech. I just kind of like that weekly look on it. I will probably want a lower entry because I really like for this to kind of invalidate, like really down to like 343. Like if we can pull back and then go, maybe I can grab off or something. But I'm just something I'm watching. Same thing with this bio here. I kind of just like this look. I don't know. I think bio can probably work this year. I don't know. I'm watching this. I already had this marked out. Kind of came where I wanted it right here. And I wanted it to up here. Damn. So this would be like my entry, like right around here, or 1825. But yeah, we'll see. What else is out there? Let's go to some of the stocks that really outperformed today, I guess. I really wasn't looking too much into the market today. You had this Bloom Energy. I think I had some news. I mean, some people are saying, you buy it through the 50, but I'm like, it started at the 52 days in a row, so I guess you buy it through the third break at the 50. I don't know. I don't really have a setup to like, yeah, one tap, two tap, three taps before the 50. I don't know what's the probability of that working. But I mean, it's made a good move, right? You can't ignore price action and what it's done. It's made a good move, right? I guess you could say it kind of broke this downtrend back here, but like, where's it really the setup here? I mean, where are you buying? I don't know. I don't really see what you're really looking to buy here. And then, I mean, I try to avoid trashy ass setups, and I don't really see anything there that would make me want to buy that. Gaps up, then stalls here at the 50, stalls here at the 50 again, and then you see this is the time you buy it. I just don't understand why what puts precedence on buying it through the 50 here instead of not trying it here and not trying it here. Like what's your thoughts about it? Like, cause I don't understand. I could see even maybe put in a higher low, but I actually made a lower low, based off these 2 days right here, broke the previous day low. I don't really understand what's the daily setup there to really get long on that. What else kind of went today? I think Irene. Now, let me take out some of that. I can probably see, like, if you're going to want to play like these looks, I guess, like, I mean, this has broken like this little downtrend it has. I'd love probably for it to get some news or something. I mean, it's not the cleanest. That's kind of like really like your downtrend. But I can probably get behind something like maybe like this. I don't know how I want this to set up. Nah. I really don't know. Oh, yeah. Not really the cleanest looks. I don't know if I really want to get behind that either. MBIS. Let's see this. I mean, I redrew this yesterday. Like, this is kind of what you got here. This thing's kind of stalling out at 102. I wouldn't mind buying this higher. And maybe if you get something like where it does want to kind of break out above that level, right? Maybe you can take this a little higher. But again, not from a moving average like perspective. Nothing I'm really too interested in. OKLO, another one. See what we got here. I mean, now this is kind of a cleaner trend line break, right? Undercut the 200. Kind of like these two inside days here on this OKLO. I mean, if this one gets going, I can kind of see that. And you can kind of see like this higher low right here. So if I go down onto like an hourly, and maybe it's building out a little bit better. You can kind of see it there. So let's turn on maybe some pre-market data. See how it looks. Might be a pre-market look. Not really. Some nasty wicks there. What time is it? You know I gotta pick up these kids. Alright, 5:37. You're not here for a long time, folks. Yeah, I mean, it's a little stretch from the EMAs for me. Right, about 10% away from the EMAs. I don't know. I mean, it could just be a momentum trade. You know, I'm not really a breakout trader, so don't really see the setup there. You're kind of stretched like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row right into the 50. Nope, not for me. SNDK kind of had like a little pullback today. I mean, you could have got long on this, I think. Kind of put in a higher low right here. You could have got long right over here, over 320 with a stop at 310. Now you're risking $10, right? So you can't go out there and buy, 100, 200 shares, and you're risking $2,000 right on the day or whatever. Is that $2,000? What's 20 times 100? Yeah. Right, but maybe buy 50 shares or so, or 20 shares or so, right? You could get a nice little move back up here. This is something I probably wish I would have played. Like, and again, like, just think about it from like this, like, you see your entry on a higher time frame, you can say, like, I can see this possibly working above here, right? 320, 14, right? Let's go here. Let's see how that looks, right? Right, boom, right here as it breaks out. I mean, it even gives you, a nice little flag pattern, right back into that location, right? Breaks out right here, right? Then it kind of pulls back. Now, right against the EMAs, this is something I probably wish I would have played, right? Then you get that breakout and that continuation, right? So you can kind of even lower your risk here as you buy it through this candle. And you make it a dollar stop, right? Or you give it some room down to down to this range here, right? And you get a nice little move. That's a nice little day trade. That's something I will look for. But yeah, some of the WDC is like the spinoff. Like they don't spun off SanDisk. You remember SanDisk has been around for a while. I think they was one that made like the USBs or some shit. I don't really see anything there. So check, Quantum, still not acting too bad. This it's kind of wicking off here, but this, I don't know, this mic can get moving. Don't really have anything. Again, I don't really have a lot of interest in a lot of things right now. I don't really see it. Oh, someone just said AXTI got crushed. What happened with AXTI? Yep, see? It's gonna be alright. This came out. You're gonna move like that, and then you went to the gym, you came back, this is down 30%. Like, it's crazy. See what else we got here. This ASTS doesn't look too bad. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, it kind of broke down on this downtrend. Right, putting in these higher lows, higher highs going forward. This doesn't look bad here. I can get active on this. I can kind of see this being one I wouldn't mind trying to take. Something I would not mind trying to take. Let me turn off my computer. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. You kind of see this. Sometimes I like to throw in a line chart. The line chart kind of give you something to kind of look at as well. Yeah, you gotta watch this ASTS. Set some alerts on this. I would prefer for it to pull back here and then get bought up. You know, you kind of get a much better entry, a lower risk than trying to buy this breakout back into here. But I'm just looking at it. I mean, you're risking about what? Break it out here at 92. You put your stop below this right here, risking $2 to capture about 9 or 8. I've seen worse. I've seen people take worse trades. So yeah. But yeah, man, I really don't have a lot to really go over. This silver, I think it pulled back today, got brought up. So I mean, Jesus Christ, good luck trying to short that. APLD, I think it had earnings. I mean, nasty. Oh, we have 35 wicked off. What did it do intraday? Nasty wicks out there, man. Nasty wicks out there. Yeah, man. I don't really have a whole bunch that I'm too interested in. I mean, I know some people play this. This is probably a great move. Definitely if you got it like down here, so undercut of the 20, and you bought this count. That's a very low risk. We're risking about 20-30 cents for a move like that. That's great. That's a great move. Congrats to anyone who took that. It's OS. I mean, this is just straight up. I don't see how you play that unless you got it down. Off here, stop low day. I'm still in this CNC. You know, I bought this at 27. I really like my entry. This is a bottom fish for me. This is an investment. I still think this gets back to like 60, 65, $70. No, I'm holding this for a little while. Got a nice move on it. But don't really see a trade there. I really don't have too much to really go off of right now. You know? Damn, UAV. Yeah, a lot of stocks is like kind of like mm-hmm. Man, I really want a piece of this. This is what I want a piece of. I think this thing is bottom. It might be something I just want to buy. I just wanted to dump again. I was grasping shares for long term. It's a good company financially, from a financial statement perspective. the IBM of Europe. Think about it like that. Man, I might have to cut this mobile eye, man. I really like what happened right there. Like, I got that news, you know. I've been in around like $11. I haven't added any, but like, god damn, what the 14 has got fucking stuffed. Like, god damn, what are you trying to say? Is Israel about to blow up? God damn. I might just cut that. The fuck? Why is this up? The fuck does this do? I don't know what that does. Porsche. I played this back here. And like this, I don't know what the fuck you do with this. I don't know what you do with that. Yeah, man, don't really have a lot to really look at. Let's look at IGV. I think it is. Is it IGV? Like this is a stack tech software and a software ETF. I mean, it kind of had like this little wedging up, and like this looks like it's about to bear flag and go lower. So like you see that, and like if you go to like some of like your tech stocks, they just your software stocks to be more specific, like they just haven't really looked well. Like, look at this. Like, this is snow, and I remember I was talking about CRM for a while. Let's see what this did today. This hasn't really got out. Like remember, like this didn't perform well last year. You know, and it's still kind of like couldn't get over these lower highs. I wouldn't mind trying to take this back down. Definitely the way that ETF looks. Um, I see. This is something I would probably keep the pre-market candles on because it had earnings in between this. Let's see how that looks. But yeah, man, that's really about it for me. I don't really have a lot to really go over again. It's don't really see a lot of things that I want to long. Don't really see a lot of things I want to short. It's kind of like just a kind of a choppy market, I guess you want to say. Like there's been some things that's moved, but like no, not a lot of follow through on some things. Um, Now a little challenging out there, and I'm happy to just be green on to start the year, honestly. Um, Here's AEHR, Jesus Christ. Again, like this reminds you just like these things have I don't know. I just kind of see this. Kind of see that right side of the chart. I'm not getting involved in this action. I'm trying to play this backside. And I'm not saying it can't work. I just don't think it's something that I want to get used to trying to trade. I definitely I'll day trade anything. I don't give a fuck, you know. But I'm talking about like me trying to get involved in like doing swings. I don't want to try to trade those unless I really start to see them work, and maybe I can kind of get a good catalog of those stocks working, something I can flip back to. And once maybe I can do that, and over a period of time I can use those. It's like, oh, I've seen this setup before. Right now, I really don't have a lot of those that I've played from a swing perspective on that type of this aggressive pullback, right? They're talking 40%, right? And then while the market's back at all-time highs, and then trying to play this back up. I don't know. Jesus Christ, look at crowd. And that's what I'm saying. Like, now I said this looked like a head and shoulder. This had a crazy move yesterday, and then give it all fucking back. Like, it literally gave it all back. A lot of head fakes, man. A lot of head fakes out here. But definitely be careful. A lot of head fakes. So what is AA doing? I should have had this on here. Somebody say this had gap down. This thing fucking got brought back up. Yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe it's. Oh, man. Little undercut of that little pivot I was talking about on this Roblox. I wanted to see a higher low up here. I mean, like, I don't know. This thing could actually presents a nice little better trade, maybe. Rest down to here. Definitely a reversal type of trade, but I mean, that's the type of shit that's been working. These are the type of trades that's been working, like undercuts and goes and shit. Yeah. Sheesh. Yo, this Warby Parker had a crazy little, nice little move here. I wish I would have got in that. I need to check out this FJ. I don't know why. I don't know why am I still interested in this. Probably because I lost on it. I also feel like this thing can fucking move. Yeah, that's really it, man. I don't have a lot else to say. I think INBS had a nice move. I might need to broaden my stock selection, man. Like my master watch list has not really shown me much. Usually that's like my go-to. Might need to be in these oil names. Maybe that's what I need to do a little deeper scan on these oil names tonight. Opens pushing after hours. Do you want to be that DJ in the trade after hours? Not me. But I mean, I guess I don't know. It's working. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you continue to wait. All right, folks. Peace. God bless.